Judas quickly pulled out a roll of tents, and he placed them on a footstool high above the clouded plain, saying, "Take your pick off, Frankie boy, for your loss will be my pain." Frankie Lee, he sat right down and put his fingers to his chin, and with the cold eyes of Judas on him, his head began to spin. "Would you please not stare at me like that?" he said. "It's just my foolish pride. Sometimes a man must be alone, and this is no place to hide." Judas, he just winked and said, "All right, I'm gonna leave you here. But first you better choose which of these bills you want before they all disappear. I'm gonna stop my thinking right now. Just tell me where you be." Judas, he pointed down the road and said, "Eternity." "Eternity," said Frankie Lee, with a voice as cold as ice. "That's right, eternity, though you might call it paradise." "I don't call it anything," said Frankie Lee with a smile. "All right," said Judas Priest, "I'll see you after a while." Now Frankie Lee sat right down, he was feeling low and mean. But just then a passing stranger, he burst upon the scene, saying, "Are you Frankie Lee the gambler, whose father is deceased? Cause if you are, there's a fella calling you down the road. They say his name is Priest." "Oh yes, he is my friend," said Frankie Lee in fright. "Now do recall him very well. He just left my sight." "That's the one," said the stranger, as quiet as a mouse. And his message is he is down the road, stranded in a house. Now Frankie Lee, he trembled, he dropped everything and ran, until he came up to the spot where Judas Priest did stand. "What kind of house is this," he said, "that I have come to roam?" "It's not a house," said Judas Priest, "it's not a house, it's a home." Now Frankie Lee panicked, and he soon lost all control for everything which he had made while the mission bell did toll. And he just stood there staring at that house as bright as any sun, with 420 windows and a woman's face in every one. Oh, up the stairs ran Frankie Lee with a soul-bounding leap, and foaming at the mouth, he began to make his midnight creep. For 60 nights and days he raved, but on the 17th he burst into the arms of Judas Priest, is where he died of thirst. No one tried to say a thing as they carried him out in jest, except for the little neighbor boy who was carrying him to rest. And he just walked all alone with his guilt so well concealed, and he muttered underneath his breath, "Nothing is for real." Well, the moral of this story, the moral of this song is simply that one should never be where one does not belong. So if you see your neighbor struggling, help him with his load. Don't go mistaking paradise with that home across the road.